So hello and welcome to Deppresso Plays Go Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan. The game was released on Steam on the 21st of February 2014, but it was actually released on other platforms, like on other retailers' sites, on the 30th of September 2011. It was developed by Overdrive Studios and published by Manga Gamer. I believe Manga Gamer only published it for the Steam release. So it's a kinda Japan tutorial, kinda. Like if you're going to Japan, this is gonna like teach you some of the things you need to know when you're in Japan. Hopefully it's gonna be a lot of fun. I've heard it's got a couple of rude bits in it, like a couple of dirty bits. I heard it's pretty good.
So let's get started, shall we? Let's dive on in. Okay, I'm on the plane. There's nobody here. I'm having a little bit of a sigh to myself. Which key to hit? Spacebar. There we go. It's no use. Is there nobody else on the plane? Oh wait. My dream is finally coming. Oh wait, okay, I think I'm doing this wrong. I replied to the plane. I'm not gonna read all of these out. I'm just gonna like, I don't know, mutter through them and you can read them too. Oh, so he planned to sleep on the plane, but he hasn't felt tired the whole journey. But now he feels tired after the plane's already landed. I think we're gonna speed up the dialogue. Let's get the fastest message speed. Turn this up a little bit as well. There we go. And hopefully this is a little bit better. No, I'm not sure. I don't know what that means. How do I get out of the settings? If I tap escape, it comes up, are you sure? Apparently, if you tap that, it means yes, I want to exit the entire game. So, yeah. So let's just see if we can get through this shit. Let's click auto. Hope these messages go a little bit quicker than last time. Jesus. We're now beginning our descent. Fasten your seatbelts. That's the reaction I always have to whenever the plane's going to descent. I just go. Yeah, you don't have enough time to sleep, buddy. He's realizing his dream of coming to Japan. I don't know if that's how planes work, though. I don't think they zoom in and then up on a still image of a sky. This is... that landmass below us must be Japan. Oh, so I'm still on the plane. It looks like I'm standing in the airport here, but it's like that landmass below us must be Japan. This is incredible! So he's been studying Japanese hard in preparation for this day. My beloved Japan, I swear to make the most of my time here. So the guy's a little bit of a weeaboo. I think that's safe to say. I'm going to be here for a week. While I'm here, I'm planning on staying in the home of a Japanese family. I'll be staying with two brothers I met in a chat room. Makoto and Akira. Okay. They were so happy to hear I was finally coming to Japan. They invited me to stay in their home while I'm here. So first off, I have to meet up with the two of them. But where the heck are they? I told them when the plane was coming in, I figured they'd be coming along to meet me. Okay. Don't see anybody that could possibly be them. Oh dear lord. Sorry to bother you, but are you Gaijin? Yeah, I'm fucking Gaijin. Look at my white skin. Gaijin means foreigner in Japanese, by the way. I just thought I'd mention that. That's why I call myself Gaijin. It's kind of like a distasteful name for foreigners as well. Like a little bit like, I don't know, calling somebody like an immigrant or something. Yeah, my name is Gaijin. Then it is you, thank goodness. Should I do a woman's voice? Should I do like, then it is you, thank goodness. I thought we could. Why is she from the south? Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Let's get on with the game. But who are you? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Makoto Misaki Makoto. Okay. It's nice to meet you, but if that's the right thing to say. I have to introduce myself. Oh, she's talking to her sister. I think it's her sister. Oh, she's nice to meet you, cause it's like enjoy. My name is Akira Misaki. Jesus fuck, this is amazing. This is the best game I've ever played. Fuck. Nice to meet you. God fucking, oh God help me now. If this girl is Makoto, then this must be Akira. I think the joke is that they're meant to be like boys' names, like Makoto and Akira could be boys' names. Oh God. I'm looking forward to seeing you. To seeing you is like to seeing you. This is really racist, it kind of feels. I mean, it's adorable, but it's also racist. I like that they've gone with the character's main colour, so like Makoto's in pink and Akira's in kind of like a turquoise. The text changes colour depending on who's talking. I suppose that's true in every visual novel, I wouldn't know, I haven't actually played any. Well, Makoto and Akira, I thought you would be guys. Oh God. Why would you fly all the way to Japan to meet a couple of guys? I mean, isn't he straight? So Akira just did the noise that like we made on the plane when the plane was landing and we needed to sleep. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they're boys' names in Japan. It's always been that way in manga I read and anime I watch. I think if anybody's read Akira. Jesus. That's true, now that you mention it, we never mentioned that in the chat. And unlike Japanese, you can't necessarily differentiate gender through text in English. Well, yeah. I was having this conversation with one of my German friends, because they have masculine, feminine, and neutral, a lot like in other languages. I can't think of any other languages. Like French, I think, has it, and I don't know, other types of languages, probably Japanese. Whereas in Britain, like, we don't have masculine, feminine, and neutral. It's true that Makoto, they're both really, like, I can imagine one person having a name that's like, could be like a multi-gender name, but like both, come on. Yeah, I suppose it isn't unusual, because you're both, yeah, whatever, right. Okay. If they're both girls, does that mean I just stumbled into a week stay in a house with two girls? That would be the case. That would be the case, Mr. Protagonist. I don't know what that noise was, I think that was his boner. And now that I look at them, they're both super cute. They are kinda adorable. This one has huge ears, like, they do have huge fucking ears. Like, look at the size of those ears. Really? Okay, I'm studying English literature. Oh crap. I opened the I right clicked and I opened the fucking menu. What the fuck? I'm studying English literature at a university in the city. I look forward to getting to know you. Okay. I'm Gaijin. I'm foreigner. I know that much. Oh, that's right. I look forward to meeting you too, you know. Yes, indeed. This is my little sister Akira. Hey, Aki-chan. Nice to meet you. I'm getting the feeling that she doesn't know a lot of English, like, at all. She seems mad already. I've only been in Japan for like 3 minutes, and I've already managed to upset one of the locals. She's giving me the cold shoulder now. Does the Japanese people slide like that? Like slide left to right when you're talking to them? So she's asking her why she's angry. I'm not angry at all. Oh, don't say that. You're still mad. I think you thought you were a guy. She's saying she's not mad, and then like Makoto here is like, you're mad, bro, and then Aki-chan's like, I'm not mad. Come on now, you were so looking forward to seeing him. No, oh, he was not looking. Okay, she's like tsundere as fuck. Jesus Christ. I hope this video doesn't get like too popular, because then it's gonna be like, this is gonna be my career. Like, playing fucking visual novels on YouTube. Fuck me. I'm sorry, it looks like Aki-chan is in a bit of a mood. Don't take it personally. She does look kind of pissed off. She's actually run away. I think she's run away. I'm not sure how visual novels work, but she's off the screen, so I'm assuming that she has left. She's just at that age. How old is she? Because I don't want to get into some kind of legal. Fuck that! I fucking right clicked again by accident. Jesus Christ. Okay, I have a favour to ask. What is it? You can speak Japanese, can't you? Yeah, I've been studying it back home. Good, then from now on I'd like to speak as much Japanese as you can. Oh, for love of God. Akira's English is a little bad. I thought her English was adorable. I think you should let her speak as much English as possible in this game. Oh! They've been speaking in some type of chat room. They've probably been on 4chan, and they've been hi, we're two Japanese guys looking for like another guy to come and stay with us, and then when he show up it's two women. Like, that sounds like a 4chan thing. Okay, should we switch to Japanese? Okay, let's start, blah blah blah. So, as you can see at the top, there is like a row of Japanese, and then underneath there's like a row of English. Yeah, in the menu you can actually turn that off, so I'm not really sure how that pertains to the game. I didn't plan on learning Japanese, especially since I don't actually know how to pronounce any of this shit, if you know what I mean. Like, that's just Japanese characters, like, I don't know how to pronounce that. It just looks like characters. Oh, so this is the protagonist, like Gaijin, talking in English, in Japanese, sorry. Nice to meet you. Okay, they've already said that like 5 times. Let's get going. Let's go to the bathhouses. To get to our house, we first have to go into Tokyo. Okay, we're in Chiba, the prefecture adjacent to Tokyo. We're learning already. We're learning already. We learned that Chiba is the prefecture adjacent to Tokyo. To take a little while to get into Tokyo proper. I never knew that. Okay, but it's a little inconvenient, but it can't be helped. Tokyo being as small as it is. Is Tokyo small? I thought Tokyo was like, fuck. I did. I right clicked again. Okay, never mind. I'd like us to head off to Tokyo, but there's one other thing. Do you have a cell phone? Yeah, I have a cell phone that does international roaming. Okay, that should be okay. What do you mean, okay? If you don't have a cell phone, we could rent one at the airport. I was going to recommend renting one, but I think you'll be fine using your phone. Okay then, let's head to your... And then Aki-chan gets a little mad and says, wait a minute. Take this. Is this a card? What the heck? It's called a Soika? Soika? I wish there was like a little bit of I don't know, one of those text-to-speech things to like help you pronounce this shit. Because what's a Soika? Is it Switcher? Suture? How could I explain? It's a prepaid transit card. So it's like an Oyster card. If you're in London, you get an Oyster card and you can go in the... Yeah. You top up the value on that card, then touch it to the ticket reader at the station, and it automatically deducts your train fare. It's a convenient thing to have. You don't need to calculate the fare. Your destination. She seems... Look how happy Aki-chan is now. Now that she's like, I'm so smart. I'm telling you how to use a fucking prepaid Oyster card. We're so like cool in Japan. We have Oyster cards. God. Okay, so switch your cards, convenient. There's another type of card in Japan called Passmo. Passmo sounds more like something I could pronounce. I wouldn't go to Japan and I'd be like, dude, where's the switcher cards? And they'll be like, Pokemon cards, and I'll be like, switcher cards. They'll be like, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and just, yeah, all kinds of confusion. But, okay, Passmo works the same as the switcher. Okay, let's get going. However, switcher can be used all over Japan, while Passmo can only be used in the Kanto region. Am I playing Pokemon? Is Kanto actually a region in Japan? Is Kanto really a region in Japan? What? Oh god. Okay, a switcher or a Passmo alone isn't enough to get you on a special express train. If you want to ride special express, you need to buy a separate express ticket. You can easily buy switcher or Passmo at the appropriately labelled ticket machine. Okay, so it would be machines that you'd have to use to get there. I suppose most of Japan probably uses machines for fucking everything. I mean, we've all seen the vending machines in Akihabara that have like used women's underwear and I don't know, like fucking sushi and all kinds of shit. Okay, like let's get going. Looks like you're changing language on the ticket machine to English, so even non... Oh! So you can change the language to English. That's fucking great. That's amazing. Even the filthy gaijin can use it. Wait, I missed one. Can you go? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck. Looks like you can change the language. Yes, that's true. Okay. Card. Oh, you could use the machines to top up your card. There we go. That's right. Do you want to try? Sure, I guess I'll add 5,000 yen. I don't know how much 5,000 yen is. Even though I looked up the conversion ratio, I can only work out that's a lot of money, I think. I think that's like £50? 50 euros? I should explain, okay. I live in Scotland, which is part of the UK. And in the UK, we use pounds. We don't use euros like the rest of Europe. This game seems to assume that you either live in Europe or you live in America, which is reasonable to assume. But like, we don't use euros and we don't use US dollars. So the conversion ratio between euros and yen means pretty much nothing to me because I don't even know the conversion ratio between pounds to euros. So it's kind of like just numbers to me. Choose the amount, insert your money. Woohoo, I did it. Oh god, I pushed right click again. Very well done. Now you should have 5,000 yen worth of cash stored on your card. Anyway, shall we finally head into Tokyo? So how do we get there? We get on the train, obviously. She just told you we get on the train. Okay, we're going to get on a special express train called the Narita Express. Here's a special express ticket I bought for you in advance. I've heard that in the Narita airport you can buy a bargain set with a special express ticket that comes with a boarding ticket and switcher card. Okay. Oh, so you can buy the express ticket and you get like your travel card. So that's for tourists who like show up at the airport. I'm learning stuff. But only foreign travellers are allowed to buy them, so we couldn't get one for you. Look how sad she is with her big ears sticking out. Dude, those ears, like, Jesus fuck. Yes, we just have to do it this way. Yeah, thank you. Okay. You don't take the card out of your wallet. You just bring your wallet close to the machine and it does it. Oh, so it's like an RFID chip. Look at them. Look how smug they are. They're like, look at our awesome technology. You don't even need to remove the card from your wallet. It's like, this filthy foreigner doesn't believe us. A card machine that can use it while it's still in your wallet. It's like magic. It is like magic, Gaijin. Oh, it was really fun. I don't even have to take out of my wallet. Need to give special express ticket to the station attendant. Great, now I can ride the Narita Express. Okay, the train's about to leave. Okay, she's like yanking me through the train. She's pretty boisterous. Jesus fuck. I'm gonna end up breaking an arm. Oh god. Wait, okay. You know how like is her name Haruko? Motoko and Akira are like these like kawaii anime girls, okay? Whereas the people in the background here, this is like somebody's just taken a picture of like the Tokyo station and then just painted over the top of all the Japanese people. Like they don't look like anime characters, they just look like poorly painted Japanese people. Oh god, this is Tokyo Station. So pass out, hold your switch up to the turnstile terminal. Yeah, so you need to do it at both ends. Which is strange, because like, yeah, if you've got on the train at one point using your card, surely you don't need to use your card to exit the train. That's a little bit strange. That means you can get trapped behind the ticket turnstile. Whatever. Okay. So this is Tokyo train station. There's so many restaurants and souvenir food places, blah blah blah. This isn't like a station, it's like a shopping mall. Oh, nothing, I was just thinking about how big the station was. 14 lines! That's like, I'm trying to think how much there is in Glasgow. I think there's like only 12 in Glasgow. Look at Aki-chan's face. The one in the blue, if you've forgotten who Aki-chan is. Look at her little face. Look, where else? Our house, of course. Look at her face. She's like, hey, I'm gonna bring a boy back to my house. Jesus fuck. I think we're in for like more than we've bargained for with this game. I think we're gonna need some censorship. Big black lines pretty soon. We'll need pretty big black lines for Haruko or Motoko or whatever her name is. Why am I calling her Haruko? Is it Motoko? The one in the pink, we're going to need some pretty big black lines to censor out those. Like, seriously. It's already so late. We have plenty of time to show you around the city tomorrow. Thanks, I appreciate it. And Aki-chan still has that smug face on. Oh god. Oh god, look at the McDonald's logo upside down. This is amazing. This is the best game ever. This is the closest station to our house. So we're gonna go straight home and show me around tomorrow. Makoto. Okay, I'm gonna drill it into my head. Her name is Makoto. Not Tomoko or whatever. Makoto. Or Haruko. It's Makoto. What's wrong? You look so disorientated. It's just a regular suburb. It's not that strange, is it? It does look completely different to like a place in Britain. Vending machine has got juice and cigarettes. That's the kind of thing you see everywhere in Japan. Is juice and cigarettes and vending machines. So Aki-chan's a little bit like, you know, she thinks, oh, this is like just regular shit. But it's like, no, like Japan's weird as fuck. We don't have cigarettes and like, you know, fizzy drinks in the same machine. Konbini. Is Konbini just a convenience store? Yay! Konbini! Convenient. That's like the same word. Fucking hell. You can buy things like food, magazines, and even household supplies. I'm gonna tell you something I found out about convenience stores in Japan. I found this out from a YouTube video. I won't be able to find it and link it, but in every Japanese convenience store, there's pornography. There is like a corner section next to the magazines that is pornography, either like DVDs or just like magazines. And it's like hardcore pornography. I'm not talking about like a kind of Playboy magazine or Maxim or Esquire or something like that. I'm talking about like a full-on hardcore tits and vagina pornography. Okay, they're open 24 hours, so they really are convenient. A 24-hour store that sells all that within walking distance? Oh, yes. Oops. To be honest, there aren't a lot of 24-hour convenience stores. Like, we have 24-hour supermarkets in Britain that would sell, you know, all the shit they're talking about, and probably a lot more, but they're big stores. They're not within walking distance, and there aren't vending machines like that anywhere. They would just get vandalized. Like, in Scotland, pretty much everything, if it's not tied down, is going to get stolen or vandalized. I couldn't see Scottish people taking well to like essentially a big safe full of drink and cigarettes. I think that would be smashed in the first couple of months. Probably the first couple of months, first couple of days, I would say. 2 days, it would be gone. Yeah, it is a really safe area. That's Japan for you. It's a really safe area of Japan, so there's no, you know, Japan has a lot of crime, doesn't it? Doesn't it have like a lot of train molestations and God, I can't believe I'm gonna fucking put this on YouTube. I sound like such a fucking retard. I'm only joking. Everything in this video is purely entertainment and creaking chairs. Here we are. This is our home. Come on in. She didn't have her smug face on that time. I thought she was gonna have the smug face. Okay, so you're meant to leave your shoes at the door when you go into a Japanese like house. Japanese style dining rooms have a tatami area too. I'm glad I remembered to pack my good socks. Soft mats used on flooring. Oh yeah, tatami are just like soft mats. Wearing shoes or slippers on tatami is a big faux pas. So you're just meant to wear your socks onto the tatami. That changed? No? No, that is the right exchange rate. Okay, never mind. It would be embarrassing if I hadn't done that, blah blah. This is the living room, and this is the kitchen. Look at Aki-chan's face! In exchange, you have to not make a mess. And he's like, I won't, Aki-chan! Bobby, no! Yeah, Hank Hill. That's what it's gonna be. Our character is gonna be Hank Hill going to Japan. A convenience store that sells cigarettes 24/7. Let's go to your room. I have my own room? Whose room is it? Is it somebody else's room? It's a Japanese style guest room. Will it work out for you? Wow. This guy is such a weeaboo. He's so excited to be staying on a tatami floor in a like Japanese screen door style room. As long as you're here, think of it as your room, make yourself at home. So that means you can freely masturbate in this room. Where are your parents? I'm wondering where the parents are as well. He'd like to introduce himself to the parents. The parents aren't here. Look at the smile when she turned her like legs. She's like, what did you just say? Our parents were called out of town for 2 weeks on an urgent business. Urgent business. So I'm afraid they won't be back until after you've gone. I'm really sorry. Anyways, to help with, I have to help with dinner preparations. Could you wait a few minutes, then come to the living room? Okay. Wait a few minutes and then come to the living room. I think they're taking off their clothes in preparation. The whole time I'm in Japan, the only ones in this house will be Makoto and Akira and I. That's... How is that going to work? No way. I mean, it's not like I've done anything to feel guilty about, but I have to stop thinking about this. I'm gonna quick save here because I don't know if this thing's gonna fucking crash. I can't betray the kindness they've shown me. I'm gonna have to think about that stuff. I'm not gonna think about that stuff anymore. He's thinking dirty thoughts at this point. I'm a gentleman. A gentleman, a gentleman, a gentleman. I don't know. I don't know about that. Check out this spread, the table's covered in food. I know, right? Aki-chan's been slaving at it all day. Oh, she's getting mad. I was not slaving over anything. Sure, sure. I won't say anything more then. Makoto seems to like taking the piss out of Aki-chan and just like making fun of her and all that kind of shit. She's like, is it surprising to hear that I've prepared all this food? And it's like, no, not at all, I just didn't expect it. And then she's like, that's the same as being surprised. She just gets mad all the time. If you're anxious about it, you don't have to eat. I'm not anxious. If you've been working on it since morning, I have to eat it. I told you I didn't work particularly hard on it. Now let's toast your first day and our first meeting together. Cheers, cheers, cheers. It should tell you like oh god, what's the name? What's it called? There's a Japanese word for cheers. Oh god. Nope, completely lost it. Never mind. Forget I said anything. There's plenty of food, eat what you want. There's something about Japan people say before eating, isn't it? Before eating you mean itadakimasu. Yeah, that's it. One more time, itadakimasu. Oh god, this is just Jesus Christ. Oh god, am I making the om nom nom noises? Jesus Christ. So this is the one that we have to make our wife. Yeah, do we get to do this? Do we get to marry one of them? We have to make this one the wife because she's the best food, right? I'm only joking, of course. Of course we're not going to marry some 12-year-old Japanese girl. I don't even know how old she is. So he has to take the extra food, even though he probably didn't really want it there. And a bed has appeared on the floor. I even got to take a Japanese style bath! Jesus fucking Christ. The washroom is kept separate from the bathtub. What do they mean washroom? They mean like the place where you take a shit? I guess people really do use... Oh god, somebody why are you playing a game? Fuck off, you're blotting out the text. There we go, get the fuck. Bathtub for daily relaxation. I never thought a bath could feel so good. I was even more surprised that you could fill it with hot water with the touch of a button. They said you just touch a panel in the kitchen and it fills the hot water to the proper level. Japanese people are obsessed with the bath, but it feels amazing, so I can't blame them. I don't know, do most places not have hot water? That, like, in Scotland it takes like 15 minutes and we can heat up our hot water tank and get hot water to fill a bath. Like pretty much 15 minutes. And if you have like a combination boiler, you can have like pretty much automatic hot water as soon as you turn the tap on. Yep. I don't really understand if that's maybe something aimed at Americans, because I know there's the joke in all the kind of American comedy shows where somebody's in the shower and then somebody else flushes the toilet and then it like makes the water go cold. But I don't really know if that's true, or if it's just true of like older style apartment buildings or something like that. I suppose it really is this game's aimed at American people. I suppose this game really is aimed at American people. Well, the heat from the bath made me so sleepy. Now that I think about it, I didn't sleep on the plane at all. Oh god. No, it was pretty scary, it went like dark. I can spend a nice night on my futon, but before that I could charge my cell phone. Good thing I brought an A-type 100-volt adapter and plug. Oh, yeah! Japanese plugs are different from our plugs. I don't believe Japan has a earth. We have three-pronged plugs in Scotland, in the UK, and in America they have two-pronged, and I think in Japan they have two-pronged plugs as well. Yeah, Japanese plugs I think are like two, like cylinder connectors, like plug. I don't know how to describe them. Like Q-tips, cotton buds, kind of connectors, and like in America they're kind of line shaped, and in like Britain it's kind of like three lines. Okay, so we're going to Tokyo tomorrow. It's going to be so much fun, and he seems to be getting tired. Okay, so I think this is going to be the end of this episode. On the next episode of Go Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan experience in Tokyo. So be sure to subscribe, like, favourite, stay tuned, and come back for more ramblings of a Scottish person playing a game aimed at Americans who want to go to Japan.